Counting on alum Jana Duggar has been making a lot of fans worry in her online absence. There are speculations that the 34-year-old stepped away from social media for good due to the Sam arrest of her brother, Josh. However, she still appears in some of her sister's vlogs and social media posts. But some Redditors think Jana may be going through a condition, which may have affected her desire to stay in touch online. Keep reading to see the shocking discussion. Despite her online absence, Jana continues to stay in touch with many of her siblings. In February, the Counting On alum went to a salon with her sisters, Joanna and Johanna, to get a manicure. Many have also noticed her new straight blonde look, which is different from her usual brown, wavy hair. It's unclear if Jana is dating anyone today. It was reported that she was once linked to a pilot named Steven Wisman. Photos of them looking close together have circulated online. However, things suddenly went silent between the two following Josh's conviction. But some Reddit users think there's a different reason as to why Jana remains single today. Some Counting On fans on Reddit discussed the possibility that Jana has a type of syndrome called eldest daughter syndrome, which is having an intense feeling of responsibility to the point where the person gives up their future for their younger siblings. Another study also states that a woman with such syndrome would experience becoming mentally mature enough to care for their younger siblings while not being capable of having their own children. My great-grandmother was the eldest of 14. She was so traumatized that she only ended up having one child herself at age 35, which was ancient back then. I've heard of it. I think Jana is purposely staying at the TDH because not only is she one of Boob's flying monkeys, but also she doesn't want children or get married, as she's spent half of her life raising children. Jana is 34 now. She's spent way more than half her life raising kids at this point. By the time Josie turns 18, she'll have nearly 30 years of child rearing under her belt. Growing up with Jim Bob and Pest could very well have put Jana off the idea of having men around. I don't mean in a romantic or sexual way, but just wanting no men in her space because of what she's witnessed. Jana, I believe, is the smart one. She doesn't want to be a breeding machine. She's carefully waiting to be 40, then will marry and have no kids. Some Reddit users from a different thread also believe that Jana may be scared of pregnancy. According to the poster, there was an episode where the Duggars helped the Bates family extend their house. Jana later had a chat with Kelly Jo about childbirth, and she looked nauseated. Others agreed and recalled how disturbed the Counting On alum was during the conversation. I think that's a valid point and great perspective. That's a great point. I can definitely see that, especially when you think about how many births she's had to witness from a young age. She was there for Jessa's birth with Spurgeon, wasn't she? Because that looked rough. And Jana and Jill helped deliver Jubilee, which has got to be traumatic.